What if you stepped on one and put the, oh, there we go. Boom. The Leaning Tower of Love Hour, baby.
We do it every time before we close for no reason at all.
Interwebs, what's going on? Nick Simmons, back again. Out of Bounds Eats, episode 3. I'm so excited to introduce you to one of my homies. Mike and two of his compadres came together and formed Love Hour Los Angeles. Literally like Voltron, you know what I'm saying? These dudes been everywhere, from Smorgasburg to Coachella, all over the city doing pop-ups here and there, whipping up some of the finest burgers, chicken nuggets, filet of fish. They threw filet of fish on the menu, fries, onion rings, you name it, all out of a quaint little parking lot in Koreatown. So without further ado, let me throw on some clothes and hop on down. And let's go to Love Hour together, baby. Give me a wave, give me a nice wave. Yeah, there it is.
Hey, I'm Mike, one of the co-founders of Love Hour.
I'm Dewey, one of the other co-founders of Love Hour.
My name's Jimmy, the other co-founder of Love Hour.
How did you guys come together? Like, what's the story of the three amigos?
Dewey and I have been working with each other a lot.
We worked on a couple projects. One of them was Koreatown Run Club. We would actually meet and run and drink out of Jimmy's old restaurant. I remember just conversations on the side with Mike. Man, wouldn't it be cool if, someone had all the tools, things that we didn't have, but we can kind of just go in there and do what we do. We just needed that one person to help us.
I've seen them working on so many different projects together, the community, having a background in the food industry and having a couple bars. I was like, hey guys, let's try doing a pop-up thing and having some fun with this.
We sat down, thought of a plan, really just did our first pop-up in his parking lot in Koreatown. It was a huge success the first time around, and after that we kind of stayed consistent, and here we are today.
So one double, no pickles, and one with everything?
Yeah.
All right, so I gotta know, when are you gonna permanently put the filet of fish on the menu?
It's not my decision. It's up to the people. I would love to see it permanently on the menu. And you know what? It is my decision. So yeah, it probably will be.
We were doing pop-ups out of the parking lot, and then eventually as that grew and we got press behind it and people were talking word of mouth, Jimmy knowing so many people within the food industry, we were able to pop up in so many different other places. In Santa Monica, we would hop up in Long Beach, we would hop up in downtown, Smorgasburg, Line Hotel. And it got to a point where it slowly was growing and people started realizing Love Hour existed.
We've got a great kitchen team. Chef Aaron, he comes up with a lot of the recipes.
There's Chef Aaron here in beautiful Koreatown. You're in the awesome kitchen, the best burgers in LA. Love Hour Los Angeles, baby. We start off with 3-ounce patties. Throw these bad boys on this grill. What we like to do is get a good smash in first, and then come down and create that real nice skirt on it. Nice tender beef, and you get the nice crispy part. The double's just like the perfect mix of beef and the crispy bits.
What festivals have you been at?
Complex Con, Flogna. The first one was Coachella, and that was maybe 4 months in since we first started.
Was it the Beyonce Coachella? Which one was it?
That was Beyonce one, right?
Yeah, it was.
It's a great one to do as your first one.
They put us in the main stage VIP. It's a lot of burgers. It was a lot of freaking work.
Yeah, when I was working the cashier register, I couldn't even see people because I was just like so dazed.
So you didn't even notice when Beyonce came up and got a burger?
I wouldn't have noticed if she
We
pulled
treat
out.
all our customers the same,
Yeah.
My type of cooking is doing something really simple but doing it well. Come over here, put the fat side down towards the back part, and all the crispy bits up front. Kind of like a little curtain. You gotta peel back before you get to the burger. We start off with some fresh hand-chopped onions that we chop every morning before service. House make our own bread and butter pickles. That's why sometimes you'll get these little off bits, but we throw them in too. They pickles just like everybody else. We don't discriminate our pickles over here.
No discrimination going on.
That is it. Love Hour double cheeseburger. The best ones in LA, my man.
Did you say order for Nick?
Yeah, for Nick.
Oh, snap.
You have the double, the 6 nuggets, and the spotted banana fries.
For a good time. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, sauces.
Love sauce,
Love sauce.
honey mustard,
Honey mustard.
barbecue,
BBQ.
and the fan favorite, Honey sambal.
Honey sambal. So I should do the nuggets in these first?
All day.
Ooh, you heard it from the man. Trying the nuggets at Love Hour. Look how crispy these nuggets are. Mike said to do the honey sambal, so I'm gonna do the honey sambal. Ooh. Oh. Here it is. This is the double. If you don't got an extra little schmutz when you eat your burger, that ain't a burger worth eating.
Here we got the buffalo chicken. It's not too spicy, but it does have some heat to it. This one is my personal favorite, the hot honey chicken. Crispy hot honey chicken. Exactly what it is. Honey and spice. It's great.
Honey and spice and everything nice. Ooh.
Working with Dewey and Mike is really special. All of us have our own kind of responsibilities and traits and stuff that, you know, we're good at. Dewey is our kind of creative director. He's got this kind of like director, like big picture view, you know, of things and how it should also look and feel aesthetically. And then of course Mike, you know, has been in the game for a long time.
You know, the most important thing I think that we all do is and have in common is community. We love being around people. We love meeting new people. We love surrounding ourselves with people. I think that's a really important trait to have. So when you meet, you know, 2, 3 other people that have the same goals as you, to surround yourself with great people, like-minded people, and you know, build something within a neighborhood. I think it's something special, and I think people see it when they come to Love Hour.
Thank you, Infatuation, for coming to Love Hour. You can follow us at Love Hour Los Angeles. Thank you. See you next time.